Я просто с пробойника наказываю их. Немножко таран через него проходит. Ай, блин. О! Я просто их закликиваю. Но они что-то какие-то вот эти разбойники вообще слабые. Когда мы с половцами дрались, там, конечно, вообще проблем было пипец. Они вообще с одного удара падают. Половцы, конечно, мощнее. Но на то они и половцы.
Why isn't he here? Don't tell me no one was in command.
It does rather look that way, Hanush.
Henry, where's Tot? You said he was here.
He definitely was, sir. I've got the cuts and bruises to show for it.
You have to find out where he slithered off to. Look for clues. Anything that will tell us what he's doing.
Нормально тут их расфигачили. Так. Обыщи дом. Вот этот, наверное. Где нас держали. Ага, письмо избранника. Ящик забрали. Что там написано? Письмо избранника. Где оно? А, это для задания, наверное. Вот. Милостивый господин, считая наших мелких затруднений, прибысывается и должен сказать, что дела идут как подобает. Мне удалось собрать столько воинов, что наши потери мало на что повлияют. Полагаю, скоро мне удастся владеть замком, который мы с вами прежде обсуждали. Ага. Отдать пану письмо надо. Где пан? Так, это Борич. Это Дивиш, а это Гануш.
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. What does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything's going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle? What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle. Left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
What are you saying, you horse son?
Talmberg. Did he go to Talmberg?
You'll never get him. You'll never get.
What? We're planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
Это была ловушка. Завоеватель.
Halt! Who goes there? Greetings. We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate.
Вот так просто.
Come on! Come on!
Блин, в темноте ничего не видно вообще. Еще отсвечивает тут. Вот так получше стало.
My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning.
Это пани.
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides. Get out of the way! The devil lurks in the shadows. Come on! And one fears taking a guest into his house.
Да, у нас проблемы. Сейчас они ворота закроют, и все.
Oh no. We're too late. Quickly! Follow me!
Не успели закрыть. Сохранение-то было, надеюсь. Загрузок, конечно, в игре пипец. Я уже привык. Хорошо, когда в играх нет загрузок. О, сохранение, отлично. Давайте, давайте, я готов к бою. Уже размялись. Так. Щит. Готов на. Пан Дивиш. Так, поднять Герсу надо. А где поднимается она? Так, надо помочь своим. На тебе в каску. Вот так, забивайте их. Как свиней. На. Вообще без шансов. Ой, блин, его просто закололи в углу. Вот так тебе. Ну-ка, давайте, чуваки, покажем ему. Вот. На тебе по твоей кастрюле. Он убегает. Ты, негодяй. Без шансов. Так, наверное, нам нужно вот здесь где-то что-то нажать. Во. Сейчас пустим подкрепление. Мне у войны, конечно, вообще вот эти отстойные какие-то половцы вообще рубились просто до последнего там. У меня ничего не получалось. О! Он взял в плен ее. Вот ты засранец. Надо со спины его придушить.
Come out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man! I don't think so. I like it better right here. Would you rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp? I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough. And strong walls to protect me. Bring him here.
О! Пана Рацига в плен взял.
What do you want, you viper? Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die. Fire! Burn it down!
Пан Дивиш. А где пан Гануш? Вся надежда на него только.
Christ. Are you all right?
I'll live.
Пан Дивиш уже староват для таких
Oh,
дел.
we have men enough for sword wielding. A good lord is harder to come by.
How the hell did they get Radzik? I didn't make it to the gate.
He was charging against reinforcements from the castle.
We have to save Sir Rad... my father, somehow.
And we have to save my wife. And get our home back.
My friend, I think you know as well as I. We have to lay siege.
No. No, that is our last resort. We have to try all our other options.
Sir, if a few men could scale the western wall after dark, maybe they could get inside, free the hostages, and open the gate. That is, if they're holding them in the courtyard, as we've always done.
Well, that's a big if. What if they're seen and they can't raise the portcullis quietly?
Sir Hanush, if we can save just one hostage...
It's a perilous undertaking. Who would you send?
Конечно, меня.
I'll go.
Я по стелсу обожаю просто играть. Мое любимое занятие.
Then let us make ready.
I'd better get ready for the night raid. Some light clothing would be best. Dark colors.
Одежду темного цвета. Так. О! Вот это появление. Так. Так, панский меч. А, там 11 ловкости, а у нас... А, у нас 11 за пределами этого. Ну-ка. Ну, нормально, что, я могу к ним присоединиться. Вот так будем. Что это они делают? Во, пошел. Так, сытость. Какую одежду? Блин, давай. Так пойдем. Мне не нужна никакая одежда.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
Of course. I'll...
Take care.
Так, а какую одежду-то? Темного одежду, легкую одежду темного цвета. Что, так не пойдет, что ли? Ты умылся в воде, так. Там спят. А где взять-то, если взять? А, и записаться, наверное, нам надо сейчас. Что-то с одеждой непонятки какие-то. Да так пойдем в доспехах. А где тут купить-то? Тут у них нету лагеря. Тут лагеря у них, ой, этого купца нету. А, вот, подожди, кузница есть впереди. Кузница есть, а самого кузнеца... А, это мои вещи здесь в ящике. Блин, да это ехать надо куда-нибудь. А так пройду, блин.
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm ready.
То искать сейчас еще где-то, блин, там.
If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the Bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in.
Пан Птачек с нами пойдет.
Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
I'll see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
Надо было осаду замка сразу начинать. Лучший выход из сложившихся обстоятельств. Так, что происходит? Надо факел брать. О.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
С факелом незаметно ему. А, видал, чувак.
What are they waiting for? Fuck's sake. What are they waiting for? Why do I bother asking? Oh, be quiet. That light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting. I'm gonna climb.
Это правильно. А я незаметно убить, придушить со спины своего стражника. Во. Теперь мы тоже пойдем. Во.
Watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it. Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Прикончить стражников у ворот. Это где? Там. С факелом иду. Наверное, убрать лучше уже надо. Во. Так, и щит на всякий случай надо. Да. Там пан Ян идет с нами. Вот он, Ян Птачек. Тихий убийца. О! Сейчас их...
The alarm's been finding.
Come on, then!
А как так вышло-то, блин? Надо было на переднего, что ли, идти атаковать?
What? And take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for? Quiet, for fuck's sake. What are they waiting for? How should I know? Why do I bother asking? Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it. Buffoon.
Почему в прошлый раз так не сделал?
Look what's come through. Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Alarm!
Блин, зараза, да. Чего он развернулся-то? Надо того тогда дальнего вырубить. Пипец, бля.
What?
Сейчас залезу и шнапс использую. А, нельзя, понятно.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? How should I know? Why do I bother asking? Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side.
Да что за бред? Почему? Какого хрена? О, Господи. Эти их миссии, блин, со стелсом.
Mother of God.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for? Quiet, for fuck's sake. What are they waiting for? How should I know? Why do I bother asking? Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Причем тупо так сделано. Типа, ну окей, он меня заметил. И чё, а почему сразу общая тревога-то поднимается? Ни в одной игре такой хрени нет. Если успеешь его еще вырубить, то общей тревоги не будет. Что логично. А там, блин, все сразу. Сирена какая-то непонятно откуда. Я чувствую, это надолго, блин. Ну. Ну, наконец-то. Аллилуйя, блин. Может, поближе подбираться к ним надо просто. Так, ну чё? Так, а ты чё? А это свой? А, это свои ходят. Я понял. А дальше что делать? Шнапс нельзя выпить? Нельзя. И чё? Ох. Ну блин, да ладно, ты чё, чувак? Да блин, он... Все, так пусть будет, а то это, блин, на неделю. Я не думаю, что это сильно на что-то повлияет.
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True, the shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings... I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Ishvan.
Хрен с ним, блин, так вытащит. О, осада это веселее гораздо, чем это лазить там, блин.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders. And we can't afford to lose any more. We could only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon as...
Bring him to me. Let's not waste time.
What's the divish?
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir. I understand that.
And you are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere. Complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas.
They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships.
The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But, if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
Блин. Поговори с мастером Фейфером. Он сидит, жрет.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all.
Без трибушета никак. Как без трибушета-то воевать? Блин, опять в монастырь этот долбаный. Так. На С надо. Так, там Д. С там. Да блин. Кантер. Каптернамурс.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
How are we doing with the food?
Пиво главное, пиво.
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well, to tell the truth, We don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind. Do we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone, and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods, either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that, it refreshed me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too.
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
Забрать обратно. А как передать-то?
What's going on? You said you were
Бля. 4 из 200. Ё-моё. А пива сколько надо? А в соседних корчмах это каких? Так, сюда надо пиво. Так, Бернард. Так, это что? Это в ледечко надо за пивом. Блин, да тут... А, вот поближе есть на F. О-о-о. Так, сейчас приду. Поесть заказать хотел. Сейчас узнаю. Мои будут что-нибудь. Так. За пивом. Ну, ближайший за пивом вот сюда, наверное, получается. А в Ужице вон тоже есть пиво. А в Ужице... Алло. Третий подъезд. Да, все правильно. Да нет, спасибо. Спасибо. До свидания. Так. Пивная.
God be with you.
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back to Talmberg.
I'm a few kegs short myself. And once I run out, my regulars will go elsewhere. God be with you.
Блин, здесь нет пива. Ну, начинается это, блин. А мясо есть? А, ну вон тут мясо нормально у него. Это берем, это. Да, блин. Все куплю у него. Надо только отвезти будет сразу. Пиво. Ну все, наверное. Хрень ненужную выбросил, это штаны какие-то вонючие, проперженные. Так, надо мясо отвезти тогда. Блин, 62 из 200. Покалищик. Тоже сколько туда этого мяса надо привезти? А уже звонили? Уже подтверждали? Ай, блин, что делать-то? Так. Блин, столько мяса купить в Созаве, что ли? Трындец, блин. Я бы мог, говорить, сходить за мясом, бля. Так, быстрее, бля, придумывать что-то, я не знаю. В ледечко поехали. Понятно. Единственная корчма на полянке, где пиво есть. Больше мне нигде не дадут. Зато мясо сейчас куплю.
hope I can be...
I need to bring a few...
I've hardly any beer left. But I have got a lot of goat's milk. You think that...
Что у него тут еще есть? Чечевичная вода. Все, на. Так, 62 было. Надо еще покупать-то. Да, кто опять звонит? Да. Да, я слышу. Да, все правильно. Да, хорошо. КТ зубов там в понедельник сделать должны. Колбаса эта вонючая протухнет сейчас, бля. Так, 23, 133. Так, то есть 44 еще надо купить. В корчме на полянке возьмем. Так, это самопеш. Корчма это вонючая где? Ледечка. А, вот она. По-моему. Так, сколько красноречия у меня? 13, не хватает. Нам нужно выпить краснобай.
I respect. Andrew, there's no more beer in Talmberg, and the soldiers are...
I could. There's nothing in it for me.
The camp's not that far.
If they came here for a drink, I'd sell it to them.
What if someone lied to them that you were a Toth supporter, and that they'd have to make do with water?
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't expect you to turn on me too.
I do like things to go my way.
I'll send it there. But just remember, everyone gets what's coming to them eventually. One day, you're bound.
Maybe. But in the meantime, make sure to send the best you have. After all, we don't want anyone to feel unwell enough to think about settling the score, do we?
Ну, вроде хватает. Так, на какой букве у нас там? На С. Сто 68 из 200, да ладно. Блин, геморрой я ж набрал вроде, да?
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
Почему нельзя передачу оформить? Там ничего тухлое возить с собой все, что ли? Что за геморрой, а?
What's going?
I've arranged some.
You're a proper treasure, you are. I'm gonna put a word in about how well you look after. May the Lord watch over you.
Что за геморрой просто, а? Ну... Столбало, блин. Так, где тут еще купить-то можно? Блин, я сейчас пока доеду, еще надо дождаться утра. Все протухнет нахер. $99. Но может и не протухнет. А, мясник это, которому я рожу бил. Что он? А, черт. Восемьдесят два, нормально.
Good health to you. Goodbye.
Так, теперь надо проверить количество. Сто шестьдесят пять. 200. Нормально, хватает. Так, теперь это все дерьмо обратно надо положить. Блин, теперь надо отвезти, пока не протухло. А, надо поесть ему, а то он сейчас с голоду умрет. Так, сейчас отвезем мясо тогда. Сегодня закончим, наверное. Теперь посмотрим, можно мастера для трибушета еще запрячь сразу же. Там Джон Джонс закусились с Фрэнсисом Нгану. Походу Джонс в тяжелом весе выступит против Нгану, который вот этого нигера там вырубил за 15 секунд. Сейчас точно протухнет все. Копченая колбаса это, блин. Че, я не туда подъехал? А, на Б. То Б, тут С, блин. Так, где этот козел? Вот он ходит, ест тут. Мясо хочет.
Jesus Christ, people.
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over.
Забирай все. Солонину тоже пить, бля.
That's the lot.
Great. If we're really going to have to storm the walls, then at least it should be with full bellies. Oh, and here's something for your trouble. Good luck to you.
Собака. Сейчас тебя буду солониной кормить.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
На.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Ай, жри, солонина. Пока живот не заболит, есть будешь ее.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Да блин. А, вот здесь может спать. Так, что еще из заданий нам осталось? Так, поговори с лагеря, не нужна ли кому помощь. Так, поговори с Боричем. Бернард Дивиш.
Да.
Пёс-то атаковать так и не научился еще. Так, общий уровень. Так. Ну, пусть будет вот это. Так, бой. Защита. Во время бесед с окружающим ваш доспех будет пугать на 30% сильнее, чем обычно. Если вы бьете своего противника в клинч, вы повреждаете его оружие на 15% сильнее. О, из клинча я люблю бить. Так, навыки. Псарь. О, наконец-то. Ваш пес нападает на людей по вашей команде. Наконец-то, блин. Прокачался. На солонине. Под конец игры. Так, это Бернард ходит тут.
Jesus Christ be praised.
How are the men holding up?
They're around.
Да, надо.
Towners are desperate to go home, and the locals, they've got nowhere else to go, so they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. When they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open.
Найти кого-то, кто им зелье сварит. Вот появилась команда, вот он атаковать может взять то, что нужно. То, чего мне всю игру, блин, не хватало.
God bless you.
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shop?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told. And
let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be back.
The flesh can be healed, perhaps. But the spirit... Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Uzhitz. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins.
Пипец, блин. Просто жопа. Что тут весь мир, блин, объехать надо? Это что? Травник. На Б. Так, это что? Какого-нибудь травника, блин. А который из них? Их тут 10 человек. Сейчас посмотрю. Так. В этой херне нам надо найти лекаря монастыря. Это для пана Дивиша. А это такс, который сварит зелье. Вот этот нужен нам сюда и сюда. Так, короче, к этому за зельем тогда. Ой, блин. Все, я передумал. Блин, вообще жопа. Не, это мы заниматься этим зельем не будем. Там надо ходить, собирать растения. Их даже купить нельзя, блин. Их много надо. 120 мяты и так далее. Нахрен, блин. Так, мясо уже возил там. Так, тогда нам сюда. Так, нам нужен Никодим. Так как мы проходили квесты с Багутой, пили там водку и с Никодимом, они пойдут с нами. Да. Угу. Да. Давайте Блэк. Давайте Блэк. Угу. Так. Спит тут, блин.
I'll come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in. God is testing us all. So what is it you need?
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people. I'm to ask if the monastery might send someone to help.
Sadly, I can't assist you. I have many needy folk right here requiring my constant care. I can't just leave them.
Да, блин.
And what if I helped you out here? You'd have more free time, and there's a wounded nobleman at Talmberg who needs a proper physician.
Yes, then I'd be willing to go, but not until everything has been put to rights here first.
Very well. Where should I start?
Talk to your hunker. She knows what's needed.
Good luck to you.
Козел, блин.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Keyser?
And what do you want from the old buzzard? Never mind. What do I care? It's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
А где Юханка? А хрен его знает, где эта Юханка.
Oh, come on. What are you trying on him? I hope I can be of help to you.
Is this where Conrad Keyser lives?
Indeed. The world-renowned Conrad Keyser.
I need to speak to him.
Oh, really? Whatever for?
I'm a fellow thinker, and I'd like to discuss my hypotheses with Master Keyser.
And what ones would those be exactly?
Stronghold construction. I have this new idea for building, and a chat with the Master would be very valuable.
That sounds important. Come on in. The Master's inside. Here's the key. Good luck to you.
Стражник.
By the horn of Joshua, you startle me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir, Tobias Fayfar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fayfar? Tobias Fayfar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's, but that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little, more than a little, critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague, so I left. Perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bethlehem Castle.
They locked you up in Bethlehem?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They leave me to my own devices there. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus and a band of able assistants. Although I have lost quite a few of my patrons thanks to all this unrest.
And why are you here in Sassa?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
Сейчас, какой способ тут лучше? Сейчас, ракетчик. Ой, блин. Тут вообще...
Could I not just pay off the master builder for your services?
I doubt it. Carroll is only interested in the construction. As long as he has the money to pay the craftsman's wages, that's all he needs.
Ah, as long as he has enough for wages, you say?
Yes, what are you thinking?
What is it you're working on, sir?
Belli Fortis. A great book of war machines and weapons. My opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets of my great work. Mark my words. One day, our whole world will be run by machines and inventions not yet dreamed of.
Of course. Any day now, they'll plough our fields and milk our cattle.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle. Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I won't?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here. And my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
Couldn't Carroll be persuaded somehow? After all, the defence of the province is at stake.
I realise that, but Cesar Monastery has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the abbot isn't here at present, and without his permission, Carroll won't be persuaded. But I might have another idea.
What do you suggest?
Carroll received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
How do I get my hands on the commission?
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get it quickly and put it back before he notices it's gone. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when Carroll usually goes to the tavern to play dice. He's fond of his dice. Maybe you can take advantage of that somehow.
Right. I'll see what I can do. You really can't come with me right away?
Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's.
We'll try and find some way of...
Look here, I don't want any trouble. You better talk to Corral, the master builder.
Блин, короче, это непростой квест. Так. Так, здесь нам нужно будет украсть поручение с подписью аббата. Здесь нам что-то нужно будет сделать с деньгами. Так, ладно, на сегодня закончим тогда. Сейчас засейвлюсь. Потому что это очень надолго, это задание. Потом еще очень долго будет продолжаться следующее. Короче, еще вообще долго. Все долго. А завтра тогда будем разбираться с этим.